TG the Gadget Goddess, and the date today is October 1st, 2020. At the making of this video, I've almost had this phone for 2 weeks. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks that I've had this device. And today I am proud to announce that I finally got a case for it. Shout out to Spigen for finally coming through. Samsung, I just ended up canceling my order. Most of the things I was seeing about the Samsung case was that it was one piece. It wasn't really protective. And I was just like, I'm not really going to waste my money, even though I had a $50 credit. It ran me $10, but $10 for something that I'm not going to use. I put it back in the pot. And I purchased this Spigen Ultra Hybrid case for the Galaxy Z Fold 2 5G. So I am ready to get into this. I'm ready to protect my phone. I'm ready to carry it outside of a pouch. I wanted something that was going to protect the phone as well as show off some of its beauty. In the picture, you can see that they have the same color Z Fold that I have, and there's just a black kind of outline to the phone. So you can still see the beauty of the phone and protect it at the same time. Let's get into this, all right? Spigen doesn't leave much guesswork into this. There's a pull plug right here, so we're going to pull that. And ta-da! We have a case. And it consists of 2 pieces, which is what I wanted. Thank you, Spigen. Especially since now, the Z Fold is my daily driver. If you watch my last video, you will know I switched my SIM cards out. Little piece of plastic in there. I hope that's not a symbol of what's getting ready to come. Hold this L. No. Gosh, it's sticking to the thing though, huh? Clear, kind of hard back. Has some flex, so yeah, we're good there. Has your little lines in there. I don't know if you can see those. It's kind of made like the TPU dot matrix, is that what they call it? Case. And then the front is just gonna be plastic here that's clear. I'm gonna do too much flex in there. I feel like that'll break. And more flex with the black. Oh, that's where the L came from. Hey, hold this L, which keeps sticking to the case over here. These are the pull tabs that actually stick to the front of the phone. So shout out for having something on there to keep it on the actual device. So let's get into installing this bad boy. Okay, so this piece has the sticky on one side. I guess this is where the little L piece came from over here, and there's an L piece right here. So I have wiped this down. I'm not gonna stick my fingers in it again. It'll look like a little fingerprint right there. So I wiped that off, and we'll stick this on here. I'm gonna stick this back piece on here. I probably need to wipe the phone off too, because I can see my fingerprints on the mat. All right, I think I got everything wiped down better this time. So, I'm gonna take this and run this here. Click that on. Seems like a pretty nice fit. I'm about to wipe the front down and get it installed too. So we get all these nice little sticky pulls out of here where it attaches to the actual phone. I don't know how well, because I mean these are the sticky ties are holding to me better than they're holding anything else. And I just pulled 4 off of this inside protector. Jeez, these things. Let's get this on here and then I can show you. Alright. So we have a front and a back, right? Get a little bit of Spigen branding here on the side. You know, all this nice glossy stuff that I'm not crazy about. Fingerprint / power button, volume up and down rocker there. Here's the back. It's gonna be a fingerprint magnet, and there's my hinge that I have installed the matte protector on. Feels decent in hand. It's not a crazy amount of thickness added to the phone. I'm sure there are thicker cases. I feel like I can function on here. Everything will work fine. Pulling from this side is going to be the more of the chore, because this side is like I feel like it's gonna be a two-hand kind of operation when I pull from over here, even when it's closed. But we'll see. I have to let y'all know how that works after the fact. Everything looks good here. There is not much of a lip here. How do I feel about the level of protection? I'm gonna have to try it out. Feels better than, you know, what I had, which was nothing. But that's going off what I had. Still a solid close. I feel better about laying it flat on surfaces. I'll probably feel better about posting it up to watch YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna feel better about all that. I do have my camera protector coming. It's still not here yet, but that'll, I mean, there's a lip here though. It's more of a lip, I think, on the camera than it is on the inside. I don't know. I guess they don't expect you to do a bunch of laying it flat this way, which is, yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing that. There's some slight movement here, but it doesn't come off. I will give you that. And I don't know if it's the camera that's holding that on, but there's a little bit of movement there. I can't say it would scratch my phone up because I have a protector on my phone, but man, could that scratch up somebody else's phone? That friction? Might be worth a second look, folks. I needed something because, man, waiting on Samsung was just like waiting on Christmas. Speaker, charger, charging port, all well. Speaker and mic up here at the top. I do feel better. This makes me feel a little more secure. Not gonna hold you all day. Just wanted y'all to know I got some protection. Good morning, good morning. I was going to wrap up the video for the Spigen Hybrid case when I felt the need to address some issues with this case. Now, most case reviews you see, sorry about my dog, y'all. I wanted to sit outside and have some coffee and have a conversation with you. Most case reviews you see, they show you the cutouts. They show you how pretty the case is and make sure you have access to all the cutouts. I made sure you had access to the cutouts, but I didn't realize last night until I went to try to charge my device that I don't have a USB Type-C that will fit this case at all. At all. None of mine fit. So the only way I can use this case is by wireless charging. Let's address another elephant in the room. I have taken this case off, wiped it down, wiped off my phone, and I still get this splotch right here. There is, well, and you saw in my video, the case moves a lot. Like, and I'm not trying to speak, I'm not going to credit all of this to Spigen. I'm giving some of the credit to this to Samsung, because Samsung thought that, hey, you hear that? If I didn't have a protector on my device, I probably would not use this case. I'm going to credit some of this to Samsung because Samsung felt like they could be the Lone Ranger and put out cases for their device and be the only place where you could get cases. I ordered my phone with a case and I waited over a week for a case that would have been one piece and not even protected my device, and it still hadn't came. I canceled my order when I saw my Spigen case had shipped. Spigen's known for putting out great cases. So for me to have a Spigen case that shifts, doesn't sit still, doesn't pop off, but at the same time, I really feel like it's not 100% with protecting my phone, I'm kind of disappointed. This is $39.99 that I've invested in this case that I will not return because I don't have anything else to put on my phone other than carrying it in a pouch. Who do I blame for this? I blame Samsung for the most part, but Spigen put out a mediocre product. Like, none of this is $40 worth. Like, none of this says I should have spent $40 on it. I shouldn't be able to move my case around if it's protecting my phone. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, the iPhone's back there just for showing, and that's the next case I'm reviewing for the iPhone. I have, if you watch my premiere on switching the screen protectors out on this phone, I have exclusively gone to this for my daily driver. Now I feel like I'm walking around with a daily driver that's not really that protected. It's frustrating. It really is. And I feel like I have to sit on this case until somebody puts out a case that's actually going to protect this phone and actually be useful for this phone. But again, a lot of that I blame Samsung for, because I feel like Samsung wanted to be, you know, the hero that gave you a case with the phone when you bought it. And the cases they provided were either a leather case or a kickstand case, and it was only one piece that protected the back. If something comes out in the next 30 days, I can return this because I got it from Amazon. But for now, I'm not returning it because I need something to protect my phone. I'm sorry for this rant session, y'all. It truly is a nice design and a pretty case, like looks wise. But when you get outside of looks and have to get into what's the case for, is it really protecting my phone? No, I don't put my money on this protecting my phone. I don't like that part of it is a smudge magnet. I don't like that it gets dust underneath. So if you don't have the protectors that I reviewed on that last video I made, I would caution you in using something that moves around so freely on your device, because you can scratch it up. That being said, I'm not much of a ranter. I'm just truly frustrated in how all this was handled. I'm not a Samsung fanatic to begin with, but when you make such a hefty investment in a phone, you want to be able to protect your phone. And I'm not getting ready to shell out money to y'all because you didn't do what you were supposed to do as a company and get molds out to other companies so they could actually make cases to protect your products, since you can't seem to get a case out that's going to protect your product. You have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. And hopefully I'll see you on the next video, or a video with a case that actually protects my device. Holla.